Welcome back, this is CerealSnax, and you may notice something completely different about Subnautica today. So, well, the water is now moving, the surface of the water. So before it was pretty much just flat. I think it had like a slight ripple to it probably, but now you can actually see that the waves are moving, much like the Stranded Deep update that we saw about a month ago. I think they were doing an experimental version of Stranded Deep where you kind of could bob on the water and do all kinds of crazy stuff. And now that Subnautica is starting to do it, I'm really wishing they had, well, they'll probably start doing it. Like this life pod should be bouncing around a little bit more. They have done some, what looks like some graphical changes to the life pod. It almost seems more, I don't know, Team Fortress 2-like or something. It's almost more cartoony. Some of the things they've also done is in the water. I feel like there's just more bubbles and stuff. And I feel like the lighting, they've also added quite a bit of dynamic lighting, as you can see. So it's a little bit more, depending on the time of day, you get these God rays that come through, and then you also get kind of these shadows that are appearing on the rocks and stuff. It really does add a lot of depth to this game, and it makes me realize just how beautiful Subnautica is. It's going to be pretty crazy, I think, when they really get this all sorted out, because what you can tell, they've got some issues. So it looks like this is a very early experimental build of these wave and light changes, so obviously there's going to be some issues. Probably by tomorrow, by the time this video is released, they'll probably have ironed out some of these. But you can see like the glass of, yeah, once you get closer, the glass actually operates correctly, but when you're kind of at a distance, you can see it's kind of got this black look to it. Even the creatures, and I think there might be some issues even with the fish, because if you look at this air sac, let's grab him. Let me turn the HUD back on. He almost looks, well, he almost looks translucent, and that might actually be on purpose. I don't know. Actually, I kind of like that. He's not like this flat air sac anymore. You can actually see. Oh, that's kind of neat, actually. I'm gonna take that back. Not a whole lot of changes to the Sea Glide. Still has that cool new map. But I'm really liking the route they're going here. Let's go in here. I want to take the sub up to the surface and check that out. I'm playing like on a completely new world because I kind of wanted to see how things were. And you know what? While we're here, let us turn it to day. Yeah, so see how it changes the shadows? That is pretty impressive. So let's go in this Cyclops.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
And one thing they've also done, and we're gonna try it with the sea moth. They have a new, and it's, oh my god, I can't see anything out this window. So that's another problem. Look at this. It's like almost like I can't see. That's interesting. So I can't even see the bottom of the ocean from the. So, well, yeah. See, I'm hitting the bottom of the ocean, but I can't. Yeah. So they've got some issues with that. But that's okay. That's to be expected when you first implement all this kind of stuff. Let's go over to the sea moth over here. One thing I will say is I feel like it's running a lot better. Like my FPS is showing as 140 FPS. Of course, I'm recording at 60. I'm beginning to think I could probably record this game at 1080p, 60 frames per second. Not that many people watch that, but look at. So let's go to the surface here. Well, you know what we'll do? Let's grab the sea moth.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
This doesn't have the same problem. You can actually see out of the cockpit. But let's go over to the mountain range. I want to take a quick look. And I love the waves. Really add a little bit more. I don't even know how to describe it. Like more chaos to the experience, right? You don't feel as safe as you did before. Not that you did before. And this black texture stuff is no fun. But I'm sure that they will iron that out. So that's pretty exciting. So now I really want a boat that can like bounce over the waves instead of the sea moth. I think that would really kind of like Stranded Deep, right? And maybe that would be a cool early kind of crafting recipe, would be to have a little raft or something that you could like weave out of air sacs. I don't know. I'm just making it up. But let's check out this mountain area because it looks a little different to me from a distance. The other thing I'll show you in a second is the sky, because they've added a lot more to the sky. Before, the sky was just a solid blue sky, and now they've added clouds, and they've even added something else that's even cooler, and I'll show that to you in a second here. They've broken a couple other things. Let's see. Let me go. Oh yeah, so there's some. So the one thing I haven't done is done a lot of exploring, but I feel like look at the textures on this rock. Like I feel like they've upped the resolution on things. It feels like that. And I don't know if it's because they have a new Unity engine and I just completely missed the boat on that or what, but there's definitely some changes that have been made. Let's go up on shore here. Ooh, saw a couple weird things there. Ooh, yeah, you can see. Not sure what that is. Got some boxes. Some lithium. Yeah, but if you can look at this texture, it almost looks like Ark Survival level of texture, where it's just a little bit higher res than it was before. So that's what you can see in the distance. So, of course, I'm in creative mode right now, so these guys can't harm me. Whoa, they can make me bounce though. Let's go over this direction. I want to show you guys the other thing in the sky that's really neat. I wonder if I can even see it. One thing you'll see is the clouds are moving really fast. It's like almost like they're moving in a circular motion instead of like across the sky. But I'm guessing that they're just trying to test things out. And this is what I wanted to show you guys. And I don't know if I do night. Yeah, look at this. Now you probably can't see a whole lot except for the moon, but it looks like they're actually using the moon from Earth right now. Although and that even looks like the Milky Way going across the sky. I may be wrong. But the nighttime has become a lot more interesting because of this. Oh, and here it comes. Okay, let's go over this direction. And look at this moon. Look at that sucker. So that's obviously looks a lot like the Earth moon. That looks like the Milky Way, right? But this is pretty cool. So there's some kind of like lava giant right by the planet. Yeah, so that's pretty neat. So let's see. I don't know if they have different daytimes set in here. Morning, no. I think it's either just day or night. Okay, so the planet's gone. So you can kind of see the planet there. I don't know if you can see the moon during the day. Well, you can see the sun. The other thing I wanted to show you guys is the PDF log now. Well, one thing is, in my last video I had this, there was a big white bar and it basically was like not giving us any information at all. And now the developers have gotten it so that you actually see subtitles. And maybe it was, I thought it was in the log. I think so. Catastrophic hull failure, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, this was all stuff that popped up on the bottom of the screen. Locate other survivors. No survivors detected. Survey the environment. Done. So it does all the stuff that you need to do, right? There was another one. 0 clean water sources detected. High priority. Find means to purify drinking water. So what they've done is they start to give you kind of these like mini quests. Like this one, of course, is to get an air sac and then turn it into water. Look at all the... It's hard to just check. Look at this wave. Like even the waves on the shore is pretty cool. One thing I'm really hoping, and oh, they did it a little bit. So in Stranded Deep, when a wave comes up on the beach, it actually leaves the sand kind of wet. It looks like they started to kind of play with that with this line here. Anyway, this video is mostly kind of a review of their new wave system because I think it looks really nice. I think it adds a whole nother element to Subnautica that I think it needed. But let's head back. What I want to do, I don't know. I'm in creative mode, so I think I can pretty much do whatever I want to do. Let me grab my sea moth and let's.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Let's head back down. One thing I do want to say as we're driving is, those of you who watch my channel, you guys are really, really supportive. I've never had a more. I never could have imagined having a more supportive group of people watching me. And it's nice when I come back after taking a break for things I had to take care of that you guys just kind of fell right into it, like as if it, I'd been only gone a day. So I really appreciate that. I love your guys' support. I had like over 100 likes on my Subnautica video, which is actually rare for my videos. I get, I've gotten more and more likes as I've gotten more and more subscribers, but to have 100 likes on a video is like, that's incredible. Considering I was happy in the past to have 3 views, let alone likes at all, right? So thank you guys for that. It really helps, really is a benefit to the channel and everything else. So what I wanted to do, I wanted to go a little closer to some of these. Is this the floating island area? I think so. I wanted to go a little closer and just see if there was any new changes to the way the graphics were working. I feel like the black texture is no fun. I know it's annoying. It doesn't look like there's any different. I do like the music. I feel like maybe they added a new music track. Is that possible? Let's do day again. No, it's still day. It's almost like they made it darker down here. Oh, they got these like smoke vents. Okay, I've got an idea. Let's check this out. So I'm gonna do this because I haven't been there in a while. So yeah, it seems like the textures have been enhanced a little bit, and they've added some lighting here and there, and it is just dark. I don't remember it being quite so dark in the inactive. I mean, it makes perfect sense. But this place is what I think is going to be next. The next thing, and I hope it's really soon in this experimental update, is the Sea Dragon Leviathan, and that is bigger than the Sea Emperor even, which I showed in my Subnautica Monsters video. But there's a new one called the Sea Dragon, and it's supposed to be kind of the same body type as... Ooh, they've even redone the lava. Look at this. And look, see how the lighting changes as it goes further away? So yeah, things have been done. But yeah, the Sea Dragon is larger than the Sea Emperor, but uses essentially the same body type. It just looks like a dragon. So yeah. Cool. Anyway, well, I think I'll leave you guys here as I hang out in the inactive lava zone. And yeah, I know you can't see a lot, but just wanted to show this off to you guys. So that's it for today. Thanks for joining me.